Our next guests are the heart and soul of Wesley Palms. Pat Krause is a resident at the community, and Jodi Miller is the sales manager at Wesley Palms.
Welcome. Great having you both here, Pat and Jodi. It's an honor to have you. And Pat, we're going to start with you. And we found out that we both grew up in the LA area, which is a few years ago. Right. And now we're down here in San Diego. What brought you to the San Diego Wesley Palms community?
I have the most wonderful twin sister who lives in La Jolla. And of course, I've been back and forth over 60 years for a week at a time. That's all that I ever got to see her. And she said, come and let's see what's going on as far as beautiful places to reside and communities and this kind of a thing. So she got me. And I came out, and I had about 5 or 6 different communities that I went to visit. And then after that, the last one that I came to was Wesley Palms. And of course, I met this beautiful lady here, Jodi, and Jodi took me on a tour, and we went over 35 acres of land up on a hillside overlooking the ocean, Mission Bay, with boats and people and activities and beautiful places to live. And then we went and had lunch at the dining area, which was absolutely delicious. And then we went on a tour of the main building, and the main building, of course, was just unbelievable because it had the big Woodbury Hall, and then it had the activity room and the libraries, which I love, especially the Mystery Library. I love the Mystery Library. After seeing several of the community areas, it was definitely Wesley Palm. And then Jodi told me the most exciting thing that I didn't know, and that was the fact that there is a snowbird opportunity. So if you want to come and try it, you can try it. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do. So Jodi signed me up, and at that point, then I signed up to come for 3 months. And 3 months at Wesley Palms, that was it. I knew at that time I was going to sign up. You get to ask for what fits for your ideas of comfort and joy and happiness. And so I waited for a few months. It wasn't too long. And by jingo, I got it. Oh my word. Talk about happiness and talk about absolute pampering. I have to use that word because I just don't know a better word. But no matter what you'd like, no matter where you are, everything works so lovely for you. So that's what brought me.
Well, I had the question, what do you love most about Wesley Palms?
Uh-oh.
But I think, I don't know if you can, is there a top 3 maybe? That
well, the one, I think the reason that I really liked it too, which I haven't mentioned, and that's the fact that it is so close to the airport. And I have my children and grandchildren are all on the East Coast. So I'm having to travel back and forth because it's too hard for them to travel, but it's easy for one person. So airport was number 1, and it's like minutes away. And there's transportation from Wesley Palms. If you do not want to drive and leave your car, well, you just jump on the Wesley Palms wonderful transportation area and you're there. So another one was the ocean and the beaches, and I love the beaches. So, you know, to be able to go walk and put your toes in the water and, you know, let them kind of trickle around, and Balboa Park and all. I'm very interested in the opera and the symphony and all of the arts right here. So that's you know, beside Wesley Palms, it's the San Diego area, which is fabulous, plus a freeway. I have to mention that because in minutes you're on the freeway south, north, or
very
east.
True.
Yeah.
Well, Patty, I know you have some issues within your family about making that transition. Can you want to ask Pat the question?
What actually got you to make the decision? Was it your 3-month visit? Was it something you had been anticipating making a move? I have a mother-in-law who probably could make a move but is resistant to making the move.
That sounds like my twin sister. I'm tired of the upkeep of houses, and my children are married and gone. And my husband passed away. So I'm alone, and I do not want to take care of roofs and carpeting and all the things that go with it. And so I said, I'm looking, and I'm young. I mean, I'm not young. I'm in my mid-80s. But
You're young.
oh, well, I feel young, and and that's the thing. The reason I feel young is the fact that I like taking care of myself. And I thought taking care of myself, the thing I need to do is make my plan. And I could have lived on the East Coast, but I don't like
Cold
the East
back
Coast.
there.
And I'm a Californian
Right.
and, a Southern Californian. So Jodi was the one, and I do have to admit, I just loved working with her, and I love my cottage. I made a decision early why I wanted to do it. I had no attachment. I just wanted freedom and ease of life. Because I think at our stage of life, we need that. We need to feel that we can have some fun and not feel guilty.
Exactly.
And when I'm at Wesley
Yep.
Palms, I don't feel guilty. I just say, hey, now let's see, do I want a movie tonight? Or shall I go, visit with friends? Or just what will I do?
Well,
So-
I have a saying I'm going to Paul Greenwood, who's our deputy district attorney in town, when he speaks, he has the ski vacation, spend kids inheritance, SKI. So
yes.
you can use that SKI, spend kids inheritance. Jodi, obviously, Pat loves Wesley Palms, and that comes from staff and the support she gets at Wesley Palms. What are you looking forward to most when the project is completed?
It's so nice to actually have something to walk through, a beautiful new patio home. We're getting really close to that now. Our first depositors in phase 1 and 2 are coming in June. But I think just the fresh new approach, the patio homes are really reflective of Pacific Beach, of the neighborhood, of the time that Wesley Palms was built in 1962. So it really has that mid-century charm. We have really tried to bring that to the forefront with the patio homes, and I think that everyone is going to be really pleased with them in that respect. They're high ceilings, the clear story windows, all of the clean lines of that period, and just the feel of the neighborhood. The patio homes flow right into it. When you look at the neighborhood houses from the hillside at Wesley Palms, they really do look like the patio homes, and vice versa. So we're just looking forward to having the residents enjoy that fresh new take, and still with everything that Wesley Palms has to offer. So all of the programming, all of the different activities, and all of our partnerships within the community. So.
Are there special features of the patio homes that the residents have requested or have voiced an opinion about that have led you to where you are with the design and development of them?
Definitely. I think that Mark Steele and Michael Peluso, the architects that have worked on the patio homes, they have again, reflective of the community, because the residents really enjoy the campus. What makes us so special is the beauty of the campus. So the mature landscaping, the patio homes really bring the outdoors inside, with the windows, the high ceilings. Again, all of those details, they all have full kitchens. People are going to have choices on how they want to do their meals. We also have a wonderful full-service dining room that's open all day with wonderful food. But we have a lot of residents that enjoy cooking and love to have the full kitchens as well. And just the space of the patio homes, the flow of them, really open and welcoming.
When someone comes and wants to set up a tour with you to take that tour, how much time should they allow? And
they should allow about an hour. And really, everyone is different. Pat was kind of the perfect prospective resident, I will have to say, because she's a planner, and she was ready to have that freedom, where a lot of people are coming for the first time, and they're resistant. They're coming to see why they should stay in their home, and we really try to show them what Pat was speaking to. Just the freedom for switching from a lifestyle of maintenance and worry to kind of a lifestyle of enrichment and freedom.
Pampering.
So pampering, exactly.
I'm gonna go home and get pampered.
Exactly. So to answer your question,
Yeah.
yeah, probably an hour to an hour and
great.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Pat and Jodi, I just can't thank you enough for both being here today. That is Senior Stay and Go. That is, we want to be a resource for everybody in the community to understand what opportunities are out there. We have more great guests to come that will allow, again, more planning opportunities. So don't go anywhere. Senior Stay or Go. We'll be right back.
Our next guest